the smoke!
What's going on, bro?
Hey, man.
Day two.
Day two. Now, we got Smoke here, man, and it seems like you're following us. You're following us, aren't you? Every event we go to.
You guys are awesome, man. I mean, come on. You guys are going to have some big names here today. Besides the Smoke, you got John Snyder coming up next. You know, you got my man from The Sopranos. I mean, come on. What more could you want on UFragTV but be here live at Big AppleCon on day two of Big AppleCon?
That's right, and it's awesome because every event we get to interview at least once or twice, and it's so much fun because everybody loves the Smoke. So we got to talk to you every time we see you at a con, even if you're not working the con, even if you're just a fan here. We got to talk to the Smoke.
Well, I'm going to always work a con, but I'm always a fan first. So the great thing is to be able to go out here, look for rare figures or rare collectibles that is hard to find. And, man, I'm having the time of my life.
I hear the Smoke is a collector of figures.
Big time. And I heard you were, too.
Oh, well, I like a few little fun things for my desk. I don't play with them. I don't collect them, so to speak. But, you watch the movies and you see the video game guys and they have the desk full of toys. That's kind of like that, except a little neater in my case. But, yeah, I got toys on my desk.
Well, I mean, like I said again, this is what you can find at Big AppleCon. And, I mean, like yesterday, I got a chance to meet William Shatner. And one of the coolest guys you'll meet, I'm telling you, man, I was Shatterized, man. I was Shatterized. I mean, these
sounds a little dirty.
Well, not that kind of way, but like I said again, you'll find so much going on here at Big AppleCon, and I'm having the time of my life. Like I said again, this is like the Super Bowl of comic book conventions on the East Coast for me.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And so, and speaking about those figures again, I just got the Isaac Clarke figure from Dead Space, one of my favorite games of last year. And apparently you have it too. Tell me, what do you think of that figure out of box?
I think the figure out of box is awesome. I mean, the headpiece lights up. I don't know if you had the figure
back
here.
Lights up too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, everything. Yeah. I mean, you have the variant figure and everything, which I wouldn't mind trying to get. But like I said again, the figure is a rare commodity. If all those collectors out there, if you ever want a figure, get the Dead Space Isaac figure. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's got over 20 points of articulation. It lights up. It's bloody. It's dark. It's gritty. And it's got the cool weapons from Dead Space. It is a lot of fun. Now, do you have any other figures that are favorites of yours?
Well, there's too many to start. I mean, anything that's Star Trek related always is like on my top of my list. Marvel has a couple of figures coming out. They got like smaller figures and everything. So like I said again, I get basically a kick out of collecting. If it's a rare commodity that's like really hard to find in the stores,
you love
I'm the first one to pick it up.
Yeah, and it's really funny because before the show started, Smoke and I were kind of walking around a little bit, checking out the booths, and this guy's setting up his booth, and we both caught eye of this Soundwave. It was a Soundwave transformer that transforms, but it was also an MP3 player.
Yeah,
and are you thinking about picking that up?
I thought about getting that, and also it's a real hard to find a Go-Go 13, Nick Togo action figure I'm trying to get and all. So, and then of course, one of the big things this year from DC is the power rings from Green Lantern, Blackest Night. I'm trying to get a couple, like the whole collectible ring set and all, if I can get my hands on it. Well,
have you actually made any purchases yet?
I made a couple and all. I got this cool Spider-Man jacket, all black. I mean, just cool. No one has it. It's one of those, and they have it in my size. I'm a big guy. They have it in my size and all.
They got the smoking jacket.
Yeah, and I got the Back to the Future DeLorean. It's like basically fine. I mean, it's just like totally detailed. I mean, everything lights up. It has all the components.
So you could open the door, look in the back, and see the flux capacitor.
You can see the flux capacitor.
Does the flux capacitor light up?
It lights up everything. It's like the real. It's like having a mini DeLorean in your house.
So is it the original DeLorean or the upgraded DeLorean?
Upgraded DeLorean from
Back to the Future Part 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like I said again, you have so much going on here at Big AppleCon. Basically, I haven't even begun to scratch the surface yet.
Yeah,
none
of us have.
And then most importantly, you got the fans. Like, I go back and I make sure I sign to the fans and all. I make sure I give every autograph I can whenever I can and stuff like that. So it's very, very, very
So
cool.
Have you ever had another celebrity or maybe an artist come up to get your autograph and then you're just as big a fan of theirs?
Yeah. It's been a couple.
You trade autographs?
Yeah. Matter of fact, there's a couple actors here today that basically they were like, "Oh, I want your autograph, Smoke," and some of them want autographs for the kids. They know who I am. They love my, and I'm just like blown away by that. Jim Sharanko is like one of my favorite artists and all. And every time I do a con, he's like, "Hey, guy," and I make it a point to get an autograph for him, or he'll hit me up with an autograph. So it's just been like one thing after the other. It's been really great. It's been amazing so far.
All right, and why don't you tell us what you thought about the after party yesterday, the little VIP shindig we had?
Oh, I thought the after party was great. You had Naughty by Nature. I got a chance to hang out with them a little bit. John Snyder, there's a whole bunch of celebrities there. They're supposed to be having another after party tonight.
That's right, and it's put on by who?
That I'm not sure about because there was like a lot of different rumors speculating. Why don't you tell the audience what you heard?
Actually, Shane, why don't you tell us? You're a big fan of hers.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
what did you say? I'm a big fan of who?
No, you're a big fan of the person that's hosting the after party tonight, Shane.
I am. Taylor Dane.
Taylor Dane.
Yes.
Taylor Dane, the one and only Taylor Dane that actually did a song for us in Chicago. She did a cover of a Red Hot Chili Peppers song and actually sang while Black Box played.
Oh, that's very cool. So, I mean, with Taylor Dane coming here tonight, because I wanted to make sure it was confirmed, with Taylor Dane performing tonight, I'm definitely looking forward to that show and all. And Taylor's a really nice person. Had the opportunity.
Oh, she's a total sweetheart.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to talk with her. So, like I said, these are some of the things that you will see here at Big AppleCon Day 2.
Day 2. Thanks a lot, Smoke. I think that's a great way to send it off. And we'll be having some great interviews coming up in just a couple minutes, so keep your eye on that screen.